scam.
Who said this?
This is what it's saying.
Oh, it's not. I thought that was like a tip. We saw your phone.
Right? Now you got a message on your phone.
Are they threatening now?
Swallow your soul. Swallow your soul.
What? Hello, everyone. How's it going?
Hi, everyone. How's it? Buenos dias.
So Jack tweeted that we'd be playing one of 2 Jack games, and
And for some reason, Rich, the chat did not seem to be down with the games that I wanted to play.
here's the thing. I just got the Master Sword.
Ooh, that's a sweet looking sword.
And I can now do the DLC, the Master Sword Trial DLC.
And we've
We've
had
never really gotten a good stream in of the DLC for this.
We've been replaying the game a lot and not doing any of the DLC.
Right. Something, maybe we could do that.
I think it's a fine idea, Rich. To be fair, I didn't ask you what game you were thinking about playing when we chatted earlier. I just went off on my own. So
right,
and I feel like the chat is used to that by now. Where I'll say we're definitely playing this, and we end up completely not playing that at all.
If we get bored of this for whatever reason, we can always switch it up.
Absolutely.
To the Ditto Sword Dittos.
We got stuff.
All right, I'm gonna get a little bit of shield parrying practice in before I start. I don't know how much shield parrying is gonna be involved in the Master Sword Trials, but I assume more than none.
I've only done the first couple of levels of the Trials of the Master Sword. So
you did start the Master Sword Trials. I know you did the other one, the Ballad of the Champion Ballad.
And I still haven't. Right now, I'm just cleaning up a couple side quests in the main game before I go back to that.
Okay.
Well, and playing God of War. So I'm trying not to bounce back and forth between God of War and Zelda, just because it'll mess up my flow in either of the game. Yep. You're about to get electrocuted.
That'll be fine.
You did it. You've been fucking loving Breath of the Wild lately? Yes. It's a great game. It's a wonderful game.
Terrible.
And
Terrible.
Rich just totally fucked up. It's like wait till the that blue eyes, the whoop, hit it.
I've had more luck with the noise.
Oh, you go by noise.
Dude.
Oh. The master wants to know how bad is God of War. It's complicated. Rich and I are going to film our God of War episode this weekend. I feel like there's a lot to talk about.
There might be.
I'm going to wait till Rich gets a little farther before I do go anything in depth. Something that a joke I made on Twitter, something that you learn very early on in the game, so this isn't a spoiler for anyone, is there's a little bit of
wait. No.
It's okay, Rich.
I had this down the other day.
You can find it. Get your rhythm back.
Am I too early? I think I'm too late.
I think you're too late. Absolutely, you're not swinging fast enough. There's a little bit of a contradiction in Kratos where he says, "I don't want the boy to know about my violent past."
They're right. They're doing it wrong.
And then also Kratos. Oh, hold on. There you go. And then in the same breath, Kratos is like, "Boy, let us murder all these monsters. I will teach you how to murder them better, but don't learn about my violent past."
I don't know why anyone who is a God of War fan wouldn't want Kratos to be the badass through and through.
The murder machine.
The murder machine.
Yes.
Teaching the son how to be a murder machine. I would think that would be the whole draw in giving... Wait.
Oh, I felt like you were really close with that one.
Did that just not trigger? Did I not hit? What am I doing wrong, man?
I think you're a little too late. I think you're a little too late.
Oh, this isn't good.
Maybe too early. I don't know. I don't know, man. Oh, boom. Maybe you've been hitting it too early. Maybe that's been your problem. But anyway, like I said, it's complicated. The whole God of War thing. The game is it's not a straightforward thing, but that's okay. We're gonna talk about it. Talk about it. Have a nice big long episode about it. I'm gonna wear white paint. I'm probably not gonna wear white paint. Oh!
That's it.
That's how you do it right there, Rich.
That's it.
That's how you do it.
What
No, I
now?
think it's great. No, I just think it's great. You did great. Ordaminis says, I'm stuck on the last section of the Trial of Sword right now. Good luck, Rich.
Thank you. I hear it's balls hard.
Oh, I'm sure.
I find one more to practice again, or that's probably enough, right?
Just something to get you, if that gets you back in the flow. When did they put health on the top of the monsters? Rich is currently wearing the hero's tunic. That blue outfit shows you the health of the monsters.
Just the shirt.
Yeah. And you get that after you find one memory, you go back to Oompa? Impa, not Oompa. She is not a Loompa, even though she is rather short.
She doesn't turn into a giant blueberry and get rolled away.
Well, after you find your first memory, if you go back to Impa, she will give you that tunic.
I thought this area was swarming with guardians, for crying out loud.
By the way, it usually is. Where are they?
Where the hell are all the fucking guardians?
Oh, sure. Now you're looking for one. But if you were just there picking radishes, they'd be all over your ass. Yeah, you got the horse teleporter?
Yeah.
Isn't that the greatest?
That's cool.
Oh, is that what the future bridal does? It gives you two
Yeah.
extra... Oh, there's one. Oh, nope, he's walking away. Bye. There's two.
There we go.
Boom.
There we
Boom.
go.
You did it. You did it. Kaleidoscopic wants to know any thoughts on Westworld Season 2. I really liked the opening of Season 2. I thought it set... I saw some complaints about the season premiere of Season 2. But I thought it did a really good job. I guess what people might forget in this world, in this in our modern day world of streaming and binge watching, is it's been a long time since Season 1. And so Season 2 comes around, and it was basically just a everybody get your shit together episode.
A reminder episode?
Well, they moved some things forward, but yeah, it was more just like, let's all gather around and figure out where everyone is now, and we're going to set up a whole bunch of things for Season 2.
That's smart.
It was nice, is what it was. Oh, yeah, I remember that character was doing something. Hey, that character's too. Great. I'm very excited for the new season. Where and how do you get the horse armor?
It's new with the DLC. It's in two different spots. One is kind of underwater in the area by the horse fairy fountain.
Yes. Yeah.
And then the other one is on the big mountain that glows, where you meet the Lord of the Mountain.
Yes.
The glow horse mountain.
Yeah, and it's in all these stables. Once you get the DLC, there's there's gossip books, and all of those gossip books give you clues on where all the DLC treasures are. So.
The horse fairy fountain? What would you call it? The horse? I think they call it the horse god. Technically, I don't know.
Well, it's right by the river of the horse god, but no, the horse fairy fountain.
It's the fairy fountain that brings dead horses back to life.
Yeah,
it's in the little pond behind that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it was great, and I'm not a big fan of the headpiece for the horse. I just think it looks ugly. So I don't wear that, but man, that saddle where the horse can teleport to you anywhere is the greatest.
Yeah.
Just the best. If I would have had that on Cobalt, I could have teleported Cobalt before he fell down the mountain. Yes. And I could have saved his life, but I didn't have it.
Did that? I did. I killed 2 guardians and two little turret guardians.
Yeah.
My shield was glowing the whole time.
That's when you when you reflect, it doesn't hurt your shield.
I was kind of curious if it cost anything. Even the reflect cost something, but I guess it doesn't.
I bet you could have you should have reflected them with your pot lid. That would have been funnier.
Then the broken. I mean, yeah, there's not much difference. Oh, all right. So I believe this is what I do.
This is what you do. Here it is, Rich. The trial of the sword. Here it is. Prepare thyself, Rich.
Oh dear.
For the trial of the sword.
Parries never damage the shield. Yeah, but I think I've broken swords cutting grass, so I just kind of assumed there would be some kind of cost to the parry.
It only costs you if you miss, because then it just hits the shield. Oh.
Oh yeah, no, I knew.
I know, it's great. You just start off naked.
We do have all the runes, right?
The what?
The bombs, the magnets, the
Yep,
stasis.
Yep, you still get all those. The what?
Yes, I have seen the Andre the Giant documentary illegally. It was on YouTube. I just fucking, it's available. I'm gonna watch it. Fucking. See, HBO needs to take that shit down. But I saw it. It was good. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was mostly shit I'd already heard.
Yeah.
So it wasn't eye opening, but it's quality.
I'm very excited. I still haven't gotten to see it yet, so I'm still very excited for it.
I got some rocks.
And not being huge into classic wrestling, I think it's going to have a lot of information that
probably
that I don't know of. So.
There's no reason to rush, right?
No, it's not a timed event.
All right.
And you know the name of the game is just protect your hearts, because you don't have any of your food or any of your items, and so basically this is roguelike Breath of the Wild. So be careful.
You didn't know the other wrestlers were scared of Andre? Why wouldn't they be? Why wouldn't they be?
Andre was so big he could accidentally hurt you very, very easily.
Andre could treat a fucking 6'5" tall man like a rag doll.
That's one of my favorite pictures. Is who is it? Is Andre the Giant and Wilt Chamberlain holding up Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Here's a funny thing. Cause that picture's kind of surprising to me because I heard something about Andre. He went out of his way to avoid having his picture taken with somebody tall.
Really?
Because that was his whole gimmick, being bigger than everything else. So their weapons are probably sitting on that log. My plan, why I'm taking this so slow, because I got nothing but a stupid tree branch right now. So my plan is to sneak over there quietly and pick up their weapons before they have a chance to get at them. I don't know how well this is going to work. Ha ha! Ha ha! You fuckers! Slow and steady wins the race. All right. All right. There's some eggs up here, right? Ooh, shield. Nice. Hidden treasures. Is that nothing behind there? No, I don't think there's anything I can get at back there. Look, I'm in no rush. I'm in no rush. Can you get anything out of barrels? Apples. Hey, apples, man. I'll take them apples. Meat! Oh, thank you, chat. Gotta grab this meat. Shit. Alright, I think I'm moving on. Alright, I have no bow and arrow, which sucks. No bow and arrow. Got something on the ground over here. What's it? Just rock? Rock. Rock me Amadeus. fuck that up. Oh, for fuck's sake. Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. This is going to be a long trial of the sword. Bam! Perfect stealth. Jack, you're missing my sweet stealth action here. All right.
I left you alone, Rich. I'm so sorry.
Not a single one of these fuckers saw me coming.
Are you still in the first one?
This is the second room.
Okay, second room. Sorry, everyone. That was my mother, and you know.
I understand. That's a priority call.
That's a priority call. It was about nothing particularly important, but
But it's your mother.
but it's your mother, and that's the thing. And you know.
All right. I'm gonna look for.
What's the last movie that actually surprised me, Jack Trigger Joyce? Probably. Okay. I don't want to get too into it. I don't want to get crazy here. But I was genuinely surprised by by some of the things that happened in The Last Jedi. And I know that's a controversial statement because some people think that that's all they did was surprise you. But I was genuinely surprised by stuff that happened in The Last Jedi. So,
Now I'm getting fucking messages.
oh my God, now Rich is going to leave me. And I can't play Rich's game, so it's about to get very boring in here. Tit Puddle surprised everyone. Oh, I thought we were talking about real movies. So Faust, you're right. Faust was the last movie that genuinely surprised me. Oh, wait, there might be something more recent. Anything important? Possibly?
What?
Anything important?
For what?
The call?
Oh, no.
Okay. All right. There was probably something more recently that surprised me that I won't tell you about just yet. But Tit Puddle was fairly surprising. I was not expecting that.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. So,
Is that a reference lost on today's Utes?
Maybe. Maybe. I don't know if Monty Python is still like I mean, when I was in high school, there was a Monty Python resurgence and everyone was into it.
I don't know, was it a resurgence or did it just never go away amongst the nerdy groups?
That's the important question.
Yeah.
I as a young nerd, I didn't know. I just knew I loved it. I think it was. I want to call it a resurgence because I know Kids in the Hall were popular around then, and Kids in the Hall always cited Monty Python as one of their biggest influences. And so I'd like to say that it was something like that, absurd comedy group saying, giving a reference point, but.
What was that? What was that, Rich? What was that shit?
Monty Python is coming to Netflix? I would love that. I'm sure it's on YouTube. Does Monty Python have a YouTube channel?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I think I've got still got the DVD collections of their shit.
But that would be great, just to watch Monty Python, high quality Monty Python whenever. Because last time I looked for a Monty Python skit on YouTube, which was years ago, it was
Well, I mean, it was
a VHS rip
old
of
fucking TV show. I don't know
right.
how many high quality rips you're gonna find.
Well, it's something better than a VHS dub.
Where's it at? Where's it at?
Hey, Rich and Jack, what should I plant in my greenhouse in Stardew Valley? Coffee.
Whatever you want is the proper answer.
That's also true.
Where is it?
Remember, it's a game about you making your own farm. Oh, whoa.
What?
To your right.
To my right?
Yeah. Over there. Nope. Nope, backwards. Nope, left. It's like that way. There. Now you're heading towards it.
No, it's weaker.
Well, you were heading towards it.
Wait. There we go. How am I supposed to get it?
Is it magnetic?
I may have needed to use the fire on the updraft.
Sure. Sure.
Fire arrow? I don't believe I have a fire arrow.
Nope. And you don't want to waste that. It doesn't... I don't think it's a magnetic one. If you're... You might be able to, use your stasis and whack a rock up there, but that could possibly break a weapon that you'll need later. Is there any dry grass around?
Hold up.
Okay.
No, God damn you, Link. I just need a little bit more range, I think.
Jack, what is your opinion on the movie Hook, starring Robin Williams and Dustin Hoffman? That's a weird movie. Hey, you did it. Hook's a weird movie.
It's not that weird.
I think so. I think it's way weirder than you're giving it credit for.
It's the first time Spielberg flirted with bombs. Well, no, I take that back. I take that back because he did 1942, which bombed horribly.
Oh.
With Dan Aykroyd, Jim Belushi, his World War II zany comedy.
I don't remember this.
Yeah, they bombed.
Because it bombed. Yeah, I don't remember that one. There we go. Yeah, Hook is an interesting one. That was...
Is it 1941? All right, well, I got the year
is it?
wrong, but...
Wow. Rufio was an odd choice. Roof E. Oh. Remember?
Yeah.
Remember? Do you remember the Rufio?
I remember Julia Roberts being Tinkerbell. I remember Dustin Hoffman as Captain Hook.
Dustin Hoffman and
Robin Williams was Peter Pan.
No, who was Shmi?
Bob
Bob Hoskins.
Bob Hoskins, thank you.
Yes. Bob Hoskins as Shmi was great.
There have been worse movies than Hook.
Yeah, that's true. Hook is a weird movie, is all I'm saying. I think Hook is a very strange interpretation of the Peter Pan mythos. You know, also just like a delve into the, what if. Let's have a weirdo what if episode of Peter Pan.
Shit.
Wow, they saw you really fast. Classic bomb scum. Shit.
Oh, wow. That's going to suck.
Yep, it is. Oh, that cost you.
Yeah, I know it did.
Would you say the acronym BOTW helped or had no effect on RLM viewership?
I don't know. Because I suppose in theory it could have helped.
Someone searching for BOTW accidentally came across Best of the Worst?
Why not? It might have happened.
Sure. Stranger things have happened.
I'm not happy with losing those hearts. I'm not happy with that at all.
Yeah, that was rough. That was a rough one.
Well, it's not over yet. There's still a guy up there. Actually, I should probably take him out.
Yeah, before you go farting around, absolutely. Absolutely. Anonymous says, "Hey guys, have you heard of the new free-to-play collectible card game Star Trek Adversaries? It's freaking amazing. Since you guys love Slay the Spire and are die-hard Trek fans, this game is right up your alley. Is it a deck-building game or is it a collectible card game? Two very different things. Collectible card games being stuff like Magic the Gathering and Pokemon. Deck-building games, stuff like the Legendary series." Oh, there's two guys up there. Ho-ho! Back the fuck off! And so if it's a collectible card game, I'm not sure that would be up Richard I's alley. What game? The Star Trek Adversaries. It's a card buildy. What does that mean? A collectible card game. You buy your cards separately, and then build your deck from there. A deck building game. Everyone starts with the same opportunity to get each card. Collectible card games or trading card games are like the Pokemon game or Magic the Gathering, where you can pay to win. Is there another guy? think there's another dude.
I know. First things first.
What is it? Star Trek Adversaries. Online collectible card game. Oh, so it's going to be like Hearthstone, but with Star Trek. I don't know if Richard would like that. Resting Twitch face. Yes, Rich and I are both playing God of War right now. Resting Twitch face. No, Rich did not bitch about God of War
the whole time. What?
When I was playing God of War.
Oh.
No, we talked about other stuff. It was a lovely stream. Oh! Wait, is that a trick?
That no.
Pausing and unpausing to wake yourself up?
If it was, I just discovered it and had no idea.
That was intense, man.
I'm being really dumb, aren't I?
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I suppose you could just leave him up there. He's not going to hurt you.
Well, I need to kill everyone to move on.
Oh. Well,
But there's I didn't know there were explosive barrels up there. There's a far better way of getting rid of that jerk.
Oh, okay.
Fortunately, I don't think it would cost me like a quarter heart. So
What?
that when he hit me up there.
Oh, okay. Rich, did you get Majora's Mask yet?
No.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't be able to bring it here anyway.
That's true.
Fuck.
Did you miss?
Not that time.
I got Majora's Mask. It's cute. I never wear it.
Is this a no armor, no sword run or something? No, this is the trial of the sword. Once you get the Master Sword, you put the Master Sword back in the pedestal, and then it sends you to this area, and you have to beat all these enemies, and you lose all of your equipment.
Yes, you start with nothing. You don't even start with a stick. You start with nothing. No food. No weapons. No shields. And you have to slowly build up your arsenal. It's the Breath of the Wild roguelike.
People always say the first part's actually the hardest.
Oh, okay. You're doing pretty good so far. Doing pretty good.
Nice.
Excellent. Excellent. Except it's not randomly generated. I know. More just the start with nothing, and you'd have to. And if you die, you have to start over from the beginning.
That guy drop anything? Or does weapons blow up?
Anonymous says, "Hey guys, just finished Celeste and had to recommend. The challenging platform mechanics, the music, level design, and art are all inspired. As deeply themed a game as I've ever played, Jack would love it."
All right.
I hear you. I'm not quite there. Let me. I think I need to get Breath of the Wild out of my system. I've had to take a little break from Breath of the Wild for God of War, and then I'm going right back to Breath of the Wild. But then, of course, I mean, there's other stuff coming out that we'll have to do for work. So I know that Detroit Becomes Human is coming out soon.
Do you really want to?
It could be funny to talk about. Could be funny. I don't know. The Spiderman comes out soon. We'll have to do that one. Oh, big whiff. Big whiff, Rich. You really want to give David Cage money? If it makes for a fun episode, that's all I really care about. Isn't Spider-Man in the fall? I don't know. Something comes out in May. I don't know. I don't know nothing. Let's see here. Sean Simonas says most people would use this as an opportunity to ask you about the Venom trailer. But I am more curious your thoughts on the arrest of the Golden State Killer over in California. That's true.
Oh, I haven't heard of this.
You know, thanks to the work of Michelle McNamara, the recently deceased wife of Patton Oswalt, who was a true crime novelist. Patton took it upon himself to get her last book finished. What was her book called? In the Heart of Darkness? Chat, please. What is the name of the book by Michelle McNamara?
Oh, by the way, not terribly impressed with the Venom trailer.
Oh, we'll get there. Let's talk about the Golden State Killer, which actually is interesting.
Yeah.
I'll Be Gone in the Dark. Thank you, Hokupa. I'll Be Gone in the Dark, which supposedly is a fantastic true crime novel, because not only is it about the Golden State Killer, it's about how obsessed Michelle McNamara became about the Golden State Killer, and like the two obsessions melding into one. It's supposed to be a fantastic book. I'm actually really looking forward to reading it. It's on my list of books to read. But because the book was such a success, they think there was a renewed interest in the case by local authorities and by what do you call it? Hobbyists,
right.
Hobby
amateur detectives.
The amateur detectives. Thank you. That's exactly the word I was looking for. And they think they found him. They think they actually found him, and that's very, very exciting.
All right.
Yeah. So the Venom trailer looks pathetic.
Do you remember when Venom was just like a buff Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Now he's a slime monster. Why is Venom a slime monster now?
Because that's how art works. He was a buff Spider-Man, but then someone drew like one little goopy arm once, right? Someone said, "Oh, that goopy arm looks really cool." So then the next issue, someone drew like 3 little goopy arms, and then the next issue they gave it to Todd McFarlane, and he was nothing but goop arms.
Todd was first. There were no goop arms.
Todd was first with Venom.
Todd was first.
Oh.
I mean, he didn't design the symbiote suit that Spider-Man was wearing originally. Right. It was Rick Leonardi. No, wait, Mike Zeck, I think, designed it.
Okay.
And then Rick Leonardi drew the first issue it was in.
Sure.
But by the time you got to Venom being a character on Eddie Brock, first one who ever drew it was Todd McFarlane. He did the mouth.
Oh, okay. Well,
he didn't even draw crooked teeth.
Really?
The fucked up teeth came with Eric Larson. Eric Larson thought Venom was a boring character. And in hindsight, looking at it as an adult, he was absolutely fucking right. And so in order to entertain himself when he did those issues, Eric Larson just deliberately drew Venom as fucked up as he could, just for fun.
So there you go.
So that's where you get the crooked teeth and the messed up looking eyes.
All right. So we have Eric Larson to blame.
Eric Larson, even then, he was just drawing Venom with like the fucked up eyes, the fucked up teeth. Right. He still wasn't a goop monster. But that still came later yet.
It sounds like Eric Larson started the snowball into Goop Monster. You know. Who was the first? And this will have to be a question for our amateur detectives here in the chat. Who was the first person to draw Venom as a Goop Monster?
Well, there's levels. I mean, extensively, like every fucking panel, there's tendrils flying around, is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Venom not throwing punches so much as tendrils are flying out and grabbing
That's
things.
what yes, he's a tentacle monster.
And I want to say that started not with Venom, but with Carnage. They did that with Carnage in order to differentiate Carnage from Venom.
Sure.
And then at some point, Venom started taking on the goop monster where things would fly out to grab people.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. There was some cross-pollination.
Mm-hmm.
I like it, Rich. Goop, goopy. Yep, so much goop, man.
The costume was always goop, but it was never really used as a weapon.
Right.
That started with Carnage, and eventually Venom started doing that shit.
The trailer looks like it looks cheap and not fun, and it looks like something out of a CW show. And you know I love them CW shows, but they don't got a budget, man. You gotta fight a fucking rock monster? Oh, man. I think, and you know, obviously trailers can be deceiving. It could be a fine movie.
Get up there, you fucker.
To me, it looks rather cheap. Oh, you don't have a lot of. Maybe the axe is your best bet. Your axe might not break 2 hits in.
Waited too long.
But it could, you know, it could be fine. Could be a fine movie. I'm not very impressed by the trailer, and I think it looks like Tom Hardy is sleepwalking through the whole thing. Tom Hardy, who's a fine actor.
Why wouldn't he?
Why wouldn't he sleepwalk?
The fucking Venom role?
Because this could, you know, this could be his own little comic book franchise. This could be good money for him.
At least I'm not losing much.
Yeah, you're doing fine. You're doing fine, Rich.
No, I got a lot of labyrinth to get through.
I'd sleepwalk for money. Yeah. Oh, also, I agree. They can't even pronounce symbiote right because they always call it a symbiote.
Yeah,
And that was weird. That was very weird.
Whatever. I care so little about this film.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. I care very little for this film. Clank.
Hey, you can crack these things open.
Oh, I know. It was just clank.
Okay, maybe that won't work. Empty?
Oh.
Empty? Alright, we're gonna run around the outskirts and see if we can get a
Get a thing.
treasure.
There could be. Oh, there are bomb barrels.
Let me open these barrels.
Maybe there's bomb juice inside.
What's in here?
Gotta get some bomb juice inside.
feel so gypped.
I'm not familiar with Spider-Man, but shouldn't Venom be a nice contrast to Spider-Man instead of we only have Venom with no color in the movie? That's supposed to be the purpose of Venom, right? Is like the anti-Spider-Man. He's a hero. Isn't early Venom's whole shtick like he would be a hero if only he could get rid of Spider-Man because he blames Spider-Man?
No, it's not like he would be if he could get rid of Spider-Man. He sees Spider-Man as a villain. Venom in those old issues. People always say Venom was better as a villain. Even when Venom was flat out Spider-Man's villain before Venom had his own comic book, I believe there was a couple of times like Venom would stop mid-fight to save someone.
Right, well, that's what I'm saying.
He was always an anti-hero.
Yeah.
He just, in his twisted view, Spider-Man was villainous.
Exactly.
For rejecting him and ruining Eddie Brock's newspaper career by finding the real killer. Eddie Brock has always had a weak-ass origin. Fucking weak-ass origin.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm with you.
Still, Venom always,
Yeah.
even when he was just Spider-Man's villain,
Yeah.
always cared about protecting the innocent.
Yes. The only problem is he saw Spider-Man as the enemy.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Tom Hardy versus Tom Holland might be pretty good,
Give that fairy. Give that fucking fairy. Yeah.
Get him.
Yeah, I got that fairy. It's just one. The game will only grace me with one.
This looks to
That's
be
fine.
This looks to be your first like clear and free
Oh
zone.
yeah.
Be happy you get anything. Just one. Look, they got a little cooking pot over there.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, some meats. Look at you. This is like Christmas.
Well, that just means it's about to start getting harder, be my guess. Shit's about to start getting real, Jack.
Mm-hmm. What the fuck? Tom Holland is in it? No, Mr. Plink. I think that was someone just saying that would be fun. By the way, Tom Holland and Tom Hardy in a movie together, like those two would contrast very nicely.
Sorry, I was...
Tom Holland as his Gee Whiz Peter Parker.
Oh!
Meeting up with this Eddie Brock as, Tom Hardy. Yes, I think they would play very nice together.
If you're going to use Venom as a villain, down the line. Venom's a weird one to start with.
Oh, yeah.
Or, well, second,
What I'm saying is I would like to see these two actors play those two characters.
Okay.
Not necessarily right now. This is dream casting. That would be very fun because they are very opposite people. Or they can play very opposite people. Like, oh, I don't know, Mr. Brock, maybe we could go down here and do something. They go, fuck off, kid. Fuck right off.
All right, no sunken treasure. They'd do something like that. They'd have sunken treasure.
Oh, yeah.
I better cook.
You can cook. Oh, they have fish. Oh, you tried to get away, you dumbass fish. Get out of town. I thought Tom Hardy was good as Bane. Oh, man. No. I don't. That's so tough for me because his voice was so distracting. I can't even think about his acting ability. How can you even know what he was acting like? He had a giant thing on his face.
Only 2 minutes. Ugh.
You don't want to cook the fairy. That fairy is
No!
his get out of jail free card.
That fairy is not being cooked.
No, you need at least a couple fairies at all times, just in case you get bamboozled.
What I'm debating is these fish here, these
Okay.
armor fish. I cook them individually just to drag out the as much healing as I'd get for them, or should I cook them all together to try and get like a triple defense boost?
Whew. I can't make that decision for you. You know.
I don't expect you to.
No.
I'm doing it. You can cook the fairies. All right, here's what: if you try to cook a fairy, the fairy just flies over the other food you're cooking and drops sprinkle of fairy dust on it. So you don't actually cook the fairy.
You get fairy juice.
Yeah,
Is what you get.
but the fairy flies away safe.
Yeah. But the fairy juice that you get is not as good as the fairy. You want the fairy.
No, yeah, that's a you fucked up. Here's your free chance.
Exactly. Which is bullshit, by the way. I want to cook fairies. Well, listen, now you just got put on a list. Now you got put on a government watch
Go
list.
talk to Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh, that's so funny.
I know. That's the horrible part, isn't it?
It is.
When you say something horrible, but it's
it's also
absolutely
funny.
hysterical.
Oh, man. It's because it's true. It's because it's true. That's why. Oh, man. When are we going to go?
Did I get clothing from... No.
Let's see here. Riot Crew says, Jack, I was going to recommend The Long Dark, a winter survivalist game. Then I remember, do you survive a frozen nightmare in real life? It's just starting to thaw now, and it's glorious. It's so glorious. Still, you might like it. It discourages base building. I do like that. I'm not a big fan of base building in survival games. I want to keep moving. Chop down the trees and cook them? Cook the trees? You can't cook wood, man.
I've never done this. I've heard you can make some kind of hard food that will give you like a quarter heart.
If you cook...
You can get a ton of wood, though, if you bomb all the trees.
Oh, sure.
It's not a bad strat, but too tedious for me to want to bother.
Sure. Well, and you have decent food items, so yeah, no need to worry.
For now.
For now. When it gets cold, it'd be cool if you could cut open your horse and live inside it. Man, you guys are weird. Oh. Couple sleepers. Casey says 20 minutes later, why didn't I eat the trees? It's very possible.
It's very possible.
Very possible.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to make this exciting.
No, you're doing it. You're doing great. Sonic Dahedji says 2 questions. Do you think it's possible to make a good Venom movie without having Spider-Man
No.
involved at all?
No.
Question number 2. Oh, he wasn't having any of that. Do you think it's possible for Sony Studios to make a good Venom movie without
No.
Spider-Man? Yeah. I'll agree. Like, it's one of those situations where you would like to think, like, sure, given these right miracle scenarios, someone could make a good Venom movie without a Spider-Man. I don't know if I'd want to see it. Oh, right in the nuts. Oh, there you go. Oh, big whiff. He's shooting back at you. There you go. The point is Venom is Spider-Man, but evil. If you don't have Spider-Man, you have no comparison. Matt's Z Volts. That's kind of true. I think what Sony is banking on is just people in general knowing that Spider-Man exists, right? And it'll be done poorly because there's not that direct contrast in the movie. But they're hoping, like, people know what Spider-Man is. He's a big deal. This guy's going to be like Spider-Man. But not. Gangbusters.
But he's a tentacle monster. He doesn't seem anything like Spider-Man.
Because that's what the fans like. They like the tentacle monsters. That's what we're going to get all of our toys. All of our toys are tentacles. Oh, nothing. I know they said he wasn't in it, but are we sure Spidey doesn't appear? Yes, I'm sure. Well,
because of the Marvel deal, I don't know how this works. I don't know if they can put him in there.
Here's how Spider-Man is going to be in the Venom movie. He'll be reading a newspaper, and it will have a picture of Spider-Man in it.
Yeah,
that's it. There will be nothing more than a passing reference to a Spider-Man or a masked hero that swings on buildings. Fuck. Yeah, and in the newspaper, the photo will be by Peter Parker, and that's it. Maybe he'll make some reference to how he used to have a job at the paper. Who knows? Who cares? Nice dodge. Nice dodge, Rich. How would we feel about a Spider-Man movie with Mysterio? That would be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be a good fit for Todd Holland Spider-Man.
Yeah. Tom. That would be. You know, you could do it a lot like how they're doing the Legion TV show, where it's a lot of camera tricks and, you know, like what's real and what's not. Make it a little like a fun little Wes Anderson movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that a Mysterio movie would be awesome.
The big bad supervillain who it turns out has absolutely no superpowers.
It's great. It's great. That's the kind of Spider-Man movie you want. It's just like he has to do, and instead of you know, punching his way out of it, he has to do something clever. I'll figure this out because I'm a smart kid. That's where you start establishing him as like the smart kid. Yeah. No, I'm a smart kid and I can figure this out.
He investigates the thing.
Yes. That'd be great. I love it. I love it. And Mysterio's just some schmuck. He's just some schmuck. It's going to be great. Didn't you say you didn't like Wes Anderson? No Candy for Crows. I said I do like Wes Anderson, but I haven't seen any of his recent movies.
I don't get it either. I don't get it.
Rich, I'll be honest. I don't think I get it. But no, I enjoy Wes Anderson. I just don't feel the need to watch any of his movies. Watch out!
Shit. Does this work? Yes, it works!
Nice. Nicely done. All that repost practice is paying off. Yes, Evil Dead was canceled. Which I'm just going to be okay with.
Not much choice.
We could protest in the streets and riot, and maybe get some more episodes, and maybe Netflix will pick it up for a Netflix original. They'll pick up anything. Let's be honest.
All right. So is anything else in here other than that dude? Yes, you.
Nice.
All right.
What's the plan?
Fall off that rock.
Okay, perfect. Well, I don't understand how that will help you, but I like it. Something you can throw at him. That's a good idea.
It didn't work out, did it?
Dodge a move. Dodge a move. You got this, Rich. Nice.
Ah, shit, he's on the way over there.
I think he'd get electrocuted if he went in the water. He's electric. Nicely done. Nicely done. The Tick? Yeah, the Tick's all right. On Amazon.
I think I lost my boomerang.
Oh, it's probably in the water somewhere. There it is. It's in the water somewhere. The new Tick on Amazon is pretty all right. I still like Cartoon Tick best, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. That Peter Serafinowicz does a mighty fine Tick.
Fuck those things.
No, Patrick Warburton's version of the Tick is not the best.
No, never was.
Never was. Patrick Warburton is a fine actor and obviously has a wonderful voice.
He's amazing in pretty much everything he does.
But, oh, can I remember his name?
Something Townsend, wasn't it?
Coleman Townsend, maybe. Coleman Townsend is the best Tick, the voice of the Tick in the cartoon series. That is the best Tick, hands down, no doubt.
Where is it?
He is great in a series of unfortunate events, yes.
He's great in most things he's in.
Yes.
He's just not the best Tick.
That's true. He's not even a bad Tick. Just not the best Tick. In fact, I wouldn't even call him the second best Tick because now that's Peter Serafinowicz.
I've seen... I keep forgetting about it. I've only seen the pilot, but he's
Yeah.
really good in the pilot.
Yeah. No, he's good in the whole series.
Where is this other treasure chest? Treasure chest. Where? Where?
I don't know.
Quit teasing me.
What? In the corner? It's in the corner, Rich.
Is it up there?
Oh, it can't be up there. How would you get up there? Is it in the corner down there? Look at your, look at your Stacy's. No? What? How would you get up there?
Logic dictates
Right.
it's up there.
All right. Well, look for a way up, I guess. Look all around that upper edge, the entire way around the room. Maybe there's one that's short enough that you could hop on.
Not really.
Huh.
What's that?
Name some good TV shows. I need something to watch. Currently, I'm watching The Expanse, Legion. Killing Eve is a really fun one on BBC America. I've been enjoying that one.
It's not on the Circle of Rocks. There was another one in. Oh wait, that's a different Circle of Rocks.
Is there a different Circle of Rocks?
But the sensor's telling me it's in the corner.
Because you have your sensor telling you whenever there's a treasure chest.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, the treasure chest is beeping when I go away from the circle.
Yeah. Westworld. Yes, I'm also watching Westworld. That's a good one.
Yeah, I got nothing. I might just have to let it go.
Yeah. Dark, if you haven't seen that on Netflix, very good show. You know what? And I haven't been watching Atlanta, but I keep thinking to myself that I need to start watching Atlanta because I do like Donald Glover, and I just haven't gotten around to it. Westworld season premiere, I liked it. Everything's set up. Things are happening. It was a nice little reminder because when did season 1 wrap up? Felt like 2 years ago. Oh, what this? Who dat? What this? Oh, he sees you.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Fuck it.
Oh, God. Oh, God. It was 2 years. It was 2 years ago. Well, then there you go. Yeah, Westworld season ended 2 years ago, and so this the season premiere was a really nice. Hey, here's where everyone is now. Here's what everyone's up to. Here are the new problems, but also some gentle reminders of what happened last season. So I liked it.
There's got to be a better way to do this.
Yeah.
I mean, there just has to be. This can't. Really?
Yeah, they just forgot about you.
I'm a dumbass.
Oh, you are a dumbass.
Fucking dumbass.
That's okay, Rich.
Lost so much health there.
You did. You absolutely did. These are the water guys who are weak to electricity. Is why Rich is a dumbass for those watching at home. Ooh, I thought you missed that. Nice. Child of Furniture says, if you guys are trapped on a desert island and only had one game to play, what would it be? Also, this will be the first of my hopefully many bribes to get you to play Fire Emblem Path of Radiance.
There, now they're largely disarmed.
Oh, that's good.
Then I just poke them with my pokey stick.
I think that's a fine plan. As they come up, poke them with your pokey stick. Oh, all right. Whoa. You might have one killed, so that's good.
I definitely have one killed.
Nice. Oh, God. Oh, God, Rich, watch out.
Fog!
Yeah, I think any sort of desert island games, you kind of have to think to yourself, what am I going to get the most hours out of, right? So, you know, this would be up there. Something like The Binding of Isaac would be up there for me. Oh, hit a pole. Maybe The Binding of Isaac. That's something that you could get so many hours into. I have gotten so many hours into. If we're talking about non-internet games, that's probably what I'd go with. Because, you know, Rich's cynical answer would be, you pick a game with some sort of online chat component and then just tell people to come and pick you up, right?
The internet weren't an option. No, you want longevity.
Yeah. I assume that's the spirit of the question. Whew.
That was shit.
That was Rich. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. That was a really poor performance.
Thanks, Jack. Thanks.
I only say that because I want you to do better. My desert island game would be Dwarf Fortress, different every time. Well, you know, Binding of Isaac is on that same, you know, tier of Dwarf Fortress is more, some would say it's more of a roguelike, but
It's XCOM for me.
XCOM. Oh yeah, you have so many hours into the XCOM. Would it be XCOM 1 or XCOM 2?
Probably 2.
2? Okay.
Where are they hiding these fuckers? Where the fuck are they hiding these chests?
Tharticus, yes, this is the Master Sword Trials. What's with all the D&D questions lately? Phility Phil, PhD. Rich has never played D&D. I tried to play D&D once with a friend who was really into it. He invited me to hang out with his group and try to learn it because I do think it is a game I would really enjoy. Unfortunately, the group was very unwelcoming to me, and so that kind of soured me on the whole experience. Yes, it is something I want to learn, but time, my friend. It's out of the building, Rich. It's glitching. It doesn't like that you're using the sensor. But we've been getting a lot of D&D questions lately. Is it becoming popular? again.
Oh, maybe we got a new fan who's just into the D&D.
Goes. Oh, there's an arrow. Yeah.
Is there a way behind there? That's infuriating.
Can you bomb the wall? But yeah, one of these days, maybe I'll have some extra time, and I will learn how to play D&D. I think there's a few people I know who play, who maybe can teach me. Maybe like, hey, why don't we get a simple game together? Like, can we do that? Can we get a simple game together?
I just want to know the mystery of that chest.
I don't know, Rich. I'm sorry.
I'm infuriated.
Blink, 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 blink. Blink, blink. Stranger Things, and people are playing D&D on Twitch. Oh, that's a really good idea, to play D&D on Twitch. Oh, blank.
Stop lying to me, Sheikah Sensor.
It's lying to you, Rich.
You can hear it, Jack.
It's lying to you. Baba Yagalala says, saw Avengers yesterday. When are you guys planning on watching it? You guys rock.
I don't think we can watch it right now.
Comes out on Friday or Thursday or one of those. Like most major blockbusters, I plan on seeing it Monday morning because that's when I can get tickets, as it's sold out everywhere. So my plan is drop the kids off at school Monday morning, grab a big old coffee, and head to the theater. That's my official plan. And more importantly, my official plan is to stay the fuck off the internet all weekend. Because, oh boy, I'm sure it's going to be spoiler-rific all weekend.
Oh boy.
You're only on floor 11. How many floors are
Well, they're in segments.
So you're on floor 11 of what?
12. There's easy trials,
Okay.
middle trials, and then the difficult trials.
Oh, so you're on the middle trials.
I'm near the end of the middle trial. Of the easy trials. Easy trials.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Do Iron Man and Captain America kiss? There's enough drawings of that already. You don't need to see that in the movie. So you're near the end of the easy trials. And then you can leave and come back? Or if you die, you can start at the medium trials?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thanos kills Dumbledore. I know that's a really dumb joke. I'm a 420er, but I liked it. Thanos kills Dumbledore. That tickled me. That tickled me in just the right way.
I don't think there's any good way to do this.
To sneak up on him?
Yeah.
Well, they're all facing this way. Is there a way you can take that boat and get behind them?
No, I don't have a leaf.
Oh.
The wind's going to take me right smack dab in the middle.
What's are there any like rocks over there? Could you swim over there?
I'm calculating right now.
Oh, okay.
This is probably going to be dumb.
It is, but it's also there's a saying in engineering, Rich.
Yeah.
It ain't dumb if it works. Like, the way you put these things together is a little silly. Well, it works. And it ain't dumb if it works. I'm more excited for Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom than Infinity War.
No, I want to see Infinity War.
Oh, Infinity War looks so awesome. It's just everything. Everything and everyone. I'm I am very interested in the new Jurassic World, though, because fucking Star-Lord teams up with a velociraptor and they go on a buddy cop adventure to stop an evil corporation, and that looks hilarious. As soon as that second... Oh, fuck. As soon as that second trailer dropped, and we actually found out what the movie was about, and it's like, wait a minute, he teams up with the velociraptor to take out an evil businessman? That's so great. That's so great.
They're not spotting me. This is gonna work.
Yes, Mesavolt. Jurassic World 2 looks like hot garbage in a good way. It looks like they're on the dumb train, but they all know it, so they just put party hats on and are having a great time. No, I don't believe Rich ever did play A Link Between Worlds.
No.
Do you have a? Well, you have a 3DS.
I never played A Link Between Worlds. I'm sorry.
Rich has historically not been a mobile gamer or handheld.
Yeah.
Gamer. Yeah. Oh, I can't believe this. That's great.
Can I even get up there?
I modded a GBA with a backlight and am playing Pokemon right now. That's nice. That's nice. I know that was one of my favorite parts about the first DS that had the Game Boy Advance slot in it. Was just that backlight was gorgeous. The ugly gray clamshell DS. Those were great. Those were great. You sneaky bastard. Can you even climb that?
I don't know. I don't know, but it'd be epic if I can.
Oh my god, you can. Oh my fucking god, Rich. What? Shh. No, he just heard something. He just heard something. Okay. No, like he didn't see you.
The other ones are kind of looking my way. Oh boy.
But you can just kill him, then hop back down on the ice and they'll forget about you. Like crawl on the other side of the ice. Only one thing to do, throw a bomb. You could probably bomb him right off the platform, Rich.
If I can get a sneak kill in, that's preferred.
Then a bomb? You might be able to throw a bomb from behind the box there, and no one will see you. The bomb will make them freak out for a little bit, but they won't see you. It'll knock them right off. Oh, someone's seeing you. Someone's seeing you. Nope, nope. blue guy saw you.
I know he did. I know he did.
I'm not backseat gaming. I'm giving him some suggestions. Rich is in control. I'm just here helping. I'm here for the color commentary.
Oh, he's going to be a nightmare to deal with.
Can you knock him off the platform? Because these guys drown, right? They can't swim.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah. Why no buffs, guys?
Because I'm going to need all that shit for healing, man.
Yeah, if the shit goes down, that's Rich's backup. What's with the spike and people playing Breath of the Wild a ton in the last few days? It's a great game. And actually there was a lull for a while in new games coming out, and I think they wanted to go back and replay a fucking masterpiece. Oh, nice shooting. Nice shooting. One shot, one kill. It's just a great game, and they said to themselves, man, I feel like playing a great game. What's out? Nothing. Breath of the Wild it is. Oh, nope. Nah. Boom. Boom, Rich. Oh, boom. You doing it. You fucking doing it. Link is now a Soviet sniper. Yes. Oh, is he throwing rocks at you?
Yeah.
That dickhead. What an unbelievable dickhead. That's right. There ain't no music down there. That's true. That's true. What'd you do that for?
I thought it would blow him off of the platform. Apparently it just wounded his ass.
Yep.
Jeez.
He's got fire arrows.
Yeah.
Yep. James I. Cameron, yes, we will be reviewing God of War 4, God of War 2018.
Right.
The new God of War. I think I'm almost done with it. I'm at a point in the game now where it feels like it's the end, and I don't know if it is or not, but it feels like it's the end.
Oh, sure, you've got a lot more talking to get through.
Just click that button. Oh, nice. Nope, didn't knock him off. Take that, dummy. That's just wishful thinking. Kind of wishful thinking. I think there are good aspects and bad aspects to the game, and you will hear my thoughts in a full review. So, we'll see.
Yeah, this and 10, I heard, were the levels of the Master Trials that were really killing people.
This and 10?
The one just before this with the lizards.
Oh, okay. I could see that. Without using your super sneak powers, this seems to be really tricky. But I think you got this figured out here. If you can knock him off the edge, you might have something.
Jack, you're brilliant.
Did he forget about you?
I think I've got it.
Jack, I think I've got it.
You think you've got it?
I think I've got it.
Okay. Great. This is level 12, Rich? Or this is level 11? Oh, Rich. You beautiful monster.
Put it down, you fucker.
Yep, now come and chase me. Come and chase me. Oh, God, get out of there.
Nope.
Oh, didn't knock him back.
It was a valiant effort.
Absolutely.
Fortunately, he gets bored easy.
That's not a bad idea. Jim Doc says use stasis. What if you stasis him and then, like, throw a weapon at him? Is that enough to stagger him back? You know, not that you necessarily want to waste a weapon, but don't you have just, like, a regular stick spear that you could waste?
I've been hoarding too much, actually, so I think I probably get away with shit. Like that.
Yeah. Stasis, bomb, throw spear. Oh, wind. Yep, get that ready. And... oh.
Fuck it.
Ooh, he's a big meanie.
Yeah, I know.
Look at him. Oh. Nice. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wow, that was nasty.
Wow. Now hit him with the bomb. Careful, he's picking up a thing.
I know.
Doing great. The DLC, yes, Shy Guy site. This is the Trial of the Sword DLC where you have to start. Nicely done, Rich.
Thank you.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
You have to go through X amount of levels, starting from scratch. No food, no equipment, no clothing. And make it all the way to the end. This is level 11 of the first set of trials.
Yep.
So there's one more level after this to get through all of the easy trials. Nicely done. Blech.
Bam.
And just that easy. Just that easy. Barbarian Link is easy on the eyes, don't you think, Jack? I like the pants. I like the Barbarian pants a lot. I find myself wearing those just for kicks.
It
Cause,
feels wrong for Link.
yeah, oh, of course.
But hey, if you like it, you like it.
The whole Barbarian getup, I think, is a little much. But I like some of it. I just, oh, you fucker. I did just get the Dark Link outfit because I finally ran into the monster guy.
Yeah.
And I think that's cute. Right now, I'm working on getting the skeleton outfit because I think that's funny. The glow-in-the-dark skeleton outfit.
Yeah.
So nice. Fire arrow. But there's a lot of fun outfits in the game. Nope. Got to get on the dock. Get on the dock.
Wasting my last minute of defense.
Yeah, you do. I wear the climber's gear because you're always climbing. That is also true. Once you get the full... Sorry, out of breath. Once you get the full set of climber's gear, you scream up those mountains. And I do think the barbarian pants look really good with the climber shirt and hat. And so then if you're climbing up a mountain and there's a fight right after, you just put on the barbarian pants. And then if it gets a little cold, you can put on like the mullet hair that's good for the cold, the mullet hair, the climber gear, and the barbarian pants. And then you're like a hipster. You're like a hipster bike messenger. It looks great.
I'm assuming I'm not going to have another chance to cook here.
I don't believe the climber's gear negates rain. It just makes you climb
No, it
faster.
just makes you climb faster.
Oh my god, that was amazing. If there was an outfit that negated rain, it would be the first outfit anyone ever got.
$8,000 DLC.
Yeah, people would do it. In-game currency, 8,000 rupees. And they would do it immediately. They would do that before getting anything else. I do like to play dress up. You've seen me play these games. I love playing dress up. The outfits are part of the fun.
All right, let's go.
This is it. The final level of the easy trial, Rich. You're doing great.
I think I am.
I mean, you've made it this far, so, there you go. Oh man, you have so many arrows. You're fine. This is a good final boss though.
Yeah.
For the easy trials. Oh man, I want probably for the difficult one you probably have to fight a Lionel, I'm guessing.
I've seen it.
Don't tell me.
I've seen it.
Don't tell me. I wanna experience it. Can you Probably not gay for quarters. We don't want to stir up some shit. I fought dirty in this fight? Absolutely. You're fighting to win. That's what Master Splinter taught us. There is no fair fight. You only fight to win. Nope, nope, nope.
You know what? Fuck it.
Take him out, Rich. Take him out.
Those steel.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to burn his feet.
Oh, God. Oh, God. There you go. There you go. Fuck him up. Right in the dick. Right in the high knocks dick. Boom. Fuck him up. Right in the high nuggets. Excellent joke. Boom. And... oh my God, that's horrifying. That's horrifying. That's a fetish somewhere. Oh! He got smart. Oh, not that smart! Oh, Jesus. Killing it, Rich. Absolutely killing it. Woo! Absolutely killed it, man. Literally and figuratively.
I guess I don't need any of this shit, but fuck it, I'm taking it. I earned it. It's my shit.
What do you mean you don't need any of it?
I think this is that was the last boss.
Oh, you don't keep any of it?
Nope.
For the
Nope.
hard stuff? Oh. Mad dick punching strats. Absolutely. That's how you deal with those guys. That's part of the joy of this game. Like the first time you run into one of those high knocks, you are scared shitless.
Yeah.
Like those guys, or even like a
Lionels.
huh?
Lionels.
The Lionels or the modest tests of strength, where you're just like, how the fuck do I do this? But once you know how to do it, it's like, oh yeah, just one of those guys.
Lionels are the funnest thing in the game.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Lionels can suck, man. They can suck. They're great. I say that in a positive way. Dan and Dan, yes, this is the Trial of the Sword DLC.
Can somebody look up why I wasn't able to get any of those treasure chests? What was up with that shit?
I don't know. I don't know. No one has a good answer for you, Rich.
Oh.
No one has a good answer for you. It's just you can't. It's because the game doesn't like you specifically.
Yeah. Yeah.